every hospital in the country needs help. So I've decided that wherever I go, at least the regional hospital, I'll give my widow's mite to assist. Today, we came here with about 10 electric wheelchairs, not ordinary wheelchairs, medical items, syringes and others that I got it from America and Ghana here. I'm only here to present a widow's mite, and I know it will go a long way to help patients.
You see, Opanyini Mora, we a pineapple, abrebe, and kube. Ghana ha ni abrebe wa ha. Ghana ha ni kube wa ha. And si abie we ye importo. We na make sure say wotu abama Kennedy Agyapong. I will make sure say ye ni ankasa ye wo machines a ye di produce abrebe no eni kube. Yati ha ya friend Tama meboa Tama northern region hai onama sa share butter eduanu nyina no. What we can do abi ebetimi aye ne say Tama no me de two menum de but there's no juice factory, no Tama juice factory in the whole 5 northern regions. What we are going to do, what we are going to do, we have any say that the Tama no before so be share battle, ye be you that you mix it abrobe and now kube and have this juice factory here. And see our yam storage near yam chips, near yam processing. And how many factories? And you know, yes, I some factories we will have and you're 9. Messerable. Me, you are not paying for a month here. Messerable, mommy, one chance to pay. One chance to pay. Second, the Agyapong. Everything are creative jobs among the youth of this country. I'm paying for, who's paying for one baby. A dear pa natural say, or some MPP party when you're a free. And so there be a motuaba. There be a motuaba. Timesramo. Obi a metumi wansi o akwamamo. Believe in me. O the mami a mesa akwamamo. And this time, we'll give you loans. Yabema loan. No interest. Nemo o ba unsemono. Ye di loan ni ma. Na ya new interest. Insi ho na wantua ka bia me de mechu.
During election no kasa bia ye kaya anya mu de tuban bia ye yi di anya mu fe yesremo mo mfa nche yen miramase na afi yankeka ye ho emom yemfa ncheche na yenye party no NCO President akufo-addo or my free maternal care ye man start school so no more moduane di President akufo-addo so bae obehwe nkoda ne secondary school maaye nkoda ne awie school ono abokense yentoma no no man nkoda no adwuma nye na o plastic factory wafa Ghana nkoda 350 omuye adwuma o oto factory na ene nkoda 350 omunya omuye adwuma ono abokense obenya constituency bia enkobema adwuma aba ho factory bi ebesi ho se de be ya nkoda ne benya adwuma aye Sesi Honorable Ken ono nko na adwuma na wabiebie no ne nsa entimi nso ye nyinaa ya so baso okuatunya obetumi abie ne nsam ama yedie bie ewom ye so ye nsa aka me enkofo bebre nim me nti bi wo ho a me hyeda fa uba ya me pese metie dia ekoso obi wo ho a sem ye oka Honorable Ken asem no enso onwu no da wate eniyema a oye wate bibi a waya ama obi a onim obi ana wahu na dwuma bi ewo baabi Ghana fo abodin e kire yen nipa a yemfa no mra efise omahu se odwene Ghana fo ho omahu se odwene nipa ho mese yakoto abana so ya yemusa ye ho se nipa a yakoto abana yeton no Ghana fo a ombeto no ana
Omu dia hunahuna ehyemumu aha 1744 minya only 153 semena mutu abama me a enka me wini ebiti Mahama hands down dia hunahuna ebe hyemumu enne ya ka kire ose tuma wumia so mu sa da biem na ka kire ose mu tuma wumia enne ye ko opposition oba school fees wumia obetua ma ekom de onumia oma osika enti obia obetimi aso wasen ewo business ni ama watimi agina pintin a unkosire obi sika ansana wadidi ana unkosire obi sika ansana watua oba school fees onu sa nipa no na ye wumia and that is Kencity Agyapong for you kimesramo yami achemu oma bebre na me also NDC MP no wa ha no wo me committee so defense and interior me kwa my friend na no da enti ontumi nya me kwan emfuturo na my friend na maka akire ti misramo munya gidie wo mu se Kencity Agyapong ebetimi ama ensesaba me de eye business jobs. Ye juma abua party. Na upe bibi wa party nwa unya. Yese enye party ntini wa ko fele o online. Mo ba hobi ka chemze mu fa certificate bra ansa na mo wura mu ana. Mo ba hobi ka chemze mo ko online. Enko fele ansa na mo wura mu ana. Adenti na power badia. Yentimi hwe wunyansa na wadwene no enka nkire o se maami we onim nyansa ono kasa kire apa west wa west for eno mtu abama di adwuma we ye man nkoye ya sa plastic we e ma no nim se omu show video no kire mu a e ma na pack no enye certificate enti machine na yi rubber bottle esi ho na fa shem 12 24 and so here degree MPP. Do we have political leaders here? Mutra MPP ba mo vice president, NDC ba mo president. As we be just more president, more vice president. O hwe ahokyere ani nneoma yentimi nye wa ha. This time mesrem mo sesa mo sabo. Ya try politicians are omo ye economists, omo ye lawyers, omo ye degrees bebre. This time you try a businessman. Na yon he. Katia ene uko kutonu Beni president ni ba ya wo ye businessman. Ade ba ko pepo no ni si ni so. Cotton industry. Ene Beni omutimi this year profit no kwai $670 million. Omu ye only 9 million. And so yemi Ghana ha ye 33.6 million. Koko okura ye don kese no and the cocoa intimate 400,000. How? Best do we have politically hippopotamus na mo a man for edge husika akese okọ Uganda, Kenya, South Africa, Botswana, Namibia. Send your way and Lumudin Sika. And so, and yes, sir, may Bahia and coming to Jim Kurada, say, which are for no ewo, hippo sanctuary, ewa. We are going to promote tourism and make sure, sir, you make money out of it. Mudia Kashi. Me call a bono area and I'm pese a day cashew processing plant about. You call your research, you know. Not a new machine, you know. A bit me are processing the whole Ghana cashew are you producing only 2 months. The 10 months in Ghana, we don't have cashew. I get it. We are going to promote cashew production. And so, maybe I'm not going and I'm not which means that we are a bropa, Mama Bruno, and more I am fiam. It is a
Good afternoon. Raise to the power number 1. Nyankopon Agyapong tetramada abojembo jedie mu afrisane enne so amaya da foforo se yemfa endi ne ho adanse ebra so se yede sinu padwumade no yede ebra wo frisabre kosisa no nan ebebo me ne wo ade ahyemu wonsoso onime ade ahyemu ane nyina ya kabom ane yebesinu pen timi sinu pen ewa ha baby a wo ya wo kan ho ehwe yen etie yen bia no wonsoso o akwanya ne se obeba na afi wa besinu pen na yato aso akọ yenem Africa na channel so se ubetimi akan ho amye din komoi ewo oman 107.1 FM so ankra pumpuni temo afei so do ni kiremo ewo emfinfini mantemu a ehon so kan ho ewo nap radio 90.1 ehon so agigum a manfo nyina wo empempem ene empempem edi ahusie ya wo mo etie bie afesi rewre mu abowrem ewa yamfre ne atisim ewa ye western north a ehon so ne abanka kakasa de asia hafo na afe ye piemo ewa Ashanti region ehon so okan ho ewa ash 101.1 FM so sound so ena betimi adwane ewa Facebook ene YouTube eye Net2 TV GH Net2 TV GH ebusua kan ho na afe ye ni nkomo meka ho na ka ho ne de dwumadie ebenti no o akwanya se o join ye e Facebook and YouTube a obetimi e de comment and afi message sahodo na afa waba sabata wiafe eja wiafe ba e ofia nti as usual obeje brand wa kan nyina na yato aso akọ yenem. And then you can also join us with your WhatsApp messages via the WhatsApp number 0240 550 0240550899 na fe yedi nkomo ama bibia ayekama na enne nkomo ahodo e ofie ha Albert Asmani political za is going to join me na fe yedi nkomo from a year Professor Aaron Makoko and reporter wade ema new patriotic party and ye bedi nkomo enipa ahodo a party no egwo mudin chom se sankofoi ena 2024 resources ahodo a na SSA timi eco constituency na a decentralized ko down wom de ye adwuma na sa nipa ne bi ebo modern edi twa kanko na wom do mo nsato so tena ho ahwese party ni bedi ntwo na ne sankofo esanam na eniema sebe ense na emfata ade a emwa party new patriotic party mani ntumpon ana wom nam edi nkomo no ye behwe na afa ya bawrem edi ahodo a Professor Aaron Makoko report na boboy a bomb din enipa mo tena resources ahodo so nyina no as usual yɛbɛsi ne pain with boldness yɛbɛbɔ mu din na afei nneɛma ahodoɔ a report no ɛka no yɛ state ni nyina categorically clear ama obi atimi ate ase ahunu baabi a nneɛma ɛkeka ɛde kɔ afei kan na sanhyɛ no nso sɛ Kennedy ɔhene Agyapong the political disruptor yɛnyina yɛnim sɛ 2028 he is going to be the man to lead the new patriotic party na afei yɛtimi akɔ 2028 elections no ɛso ɛno nso mo nkɔmmɔ ɛwɔ hɔ wonim sɛ unity tour ya wɔnam nkɔmmɔ ahodoɔ a wɔne new patriotic party amanyɔkuo especially delegate AD no obi bɛka sɛ ne policies ahodoɔ a wakyekyere wabɔ ne bɛdɛ ana wɔsanim de kyerɛ wɔ mu ɛnɛ yɛbɛbɔ awurom na afei yɛdi policies ne bi ho nkɔmmɔ ɛti ɛnɛ yɛba abɛdi ɛyɛ yɛwura Ken ɔhene Agyapong ne industrial revolution no yɛba abɛdi ho nkɔmmɔ ɛwɔ ha ɛnti papa pani yɛ wɔ no ɛte policies ase wɔte amamu ase na afei wɔsan so ɛyɛ mmranimfoɔ ɛna bɛjoin me ma afei yɛdi nkɔmmɔ talking about lawyer Francis Anan ɛna bɛjoin me na afei yɛdi nkɔmmɔ ɛwɔ ha yɛba bɛsane mu yie ama obi a wɔtie yɛn bia no especially delegate ate aseɛ yie no ɔmahu sɛ nea Kennedy ɔhene Agyapong ekuta no emu odu sɛ obetimi ɛde lead new patriotic party amanyɔkuo no in 2028 na afei wɔn agyina no so ato aba ɛde ama Kennedy ɔhene Agyapong number 1 wɔno ana ogyina hɔ number 1 ana yɛde no ɛkɔ number 1 ne mu ɛna ɛnkwa ɛwɔ abusua nkɔmɔ ahodoɔ bebree na ne ɛba abɛdi afei editorial enso so ɛba unim sɛ talking about a former or previous flag bearers no ansa no mbɛtwusu nipa bi sɛ nipa wei ɛyɛ running mate sɛ nipa wei ɛno pɛsɛ mede no ɛkɔ bia no na kyɛ sɛ ɔma ho bibi soronko ɛwɔ sɛ nipa nim yɛwura Jerry John Lawrence ansa no wɔtwusu Professor Atamels no na wahunu bibi ɛwɔ ne mu today yɛbɛdi ho nkɔmmɔ from a political history na afei yɛtimi akyerɛkyerɛm sɛ obi yɛtimi yɛ ne deɛ anaasɛ te sɛ mahu sɛ nipa binom no nea yɛgyina so de twe wɔn ba ase wɔn mɛyɛ running mate no they are trying to find a way to run away but we will also make sure say ebe block wɔn mo bɛgyina baabi a ɛsɛ so wɔn gyina na eti saa pɛpɛpɛ ɛna ɛteɛ yɛfrɛ me Anthony Kofi Nkum Dazi Twɛnitiawa frɛ me Mr. Nkum na afei yɛntoa so wohwɛ yɛn etie yɛn okan ho mesi ne pain ɛwɔ ha onso so brebe mu a ɛbɛbie phone lines no yɛbɛma akwan ma nso ase ne pain na afei yɛatoa so akɔ yɛnim ama bibia ayɛ kama of course yɛde aseda ɛma tabia takum ɛno yɛ mmɛmɛ do weekend ni mmɛmɛ a wɔn ani gye yɛn nyasɛm ketewa san sɛ tabia takum ɛwɔ fie a bibia da din bɛma baabi ɛtɔ aduro bi akɔ aseme pɛ tabia takum pɛ bi tafre ebedu anwumre no hey Allah wallahi na ugina onan so bɛbɔ adwuma ama bibia ayɛ kama papa sinupei ane yɛde ɛbrɛ wɔ eti wo ka me ho me soso me ka ho Oman FM so now radio so and afei Ash FM and then the other international media platforms no so apeke ane yɛde ɛbrɛ wɔ nti adena peke apeke nyansam ketwa ma yɛntwa yɛ ho ne yɛmpeke bibi out of the lions mentality about yɛ toa so ne akɔ yɛnim sinupei yɛka no sɛnea ɛteɛ
freedom. The lion has freedom because the lion demands freedom. The lion has freedom because he fights for freedom. His very nature says he will die for that freedom. Perhaps there's no more valuable asset on this earth than freedom. Something you could only understand if you've experienced a lack of it. In your own life, you must fight for freedom. Your own and that of others. The freedom to speak your mind. The freedom to be who you want to be. The freedom to live on your terms. Freedom means fairness for all. The freedom to be who you must be while allowing others to be who they're going to be. There is no greater value. Fight for your freedom.
right, welcome back. Ebrason say yede editorial ebrel after editorial Albert Asumani politicals will join me na yede Ghana and come abro na fe yato aso. Maka tro say enne yebedi nkomo kese e ofia isan say lawyer Francis Annan is already seated in the studios of Net2 television. Eti yebebo nkomo ama bibia ayekama. Na onim say ewiase na ye wo no nipa bia hia nipa soronko e wona brabom. Ebi ni se memeti hoyi na obi ebetimi ede ne ho abo afore no aka kirem se osimasi obenten adwuma wo boy esomani na efri nne ede kro se uhia bibia fa wo ho to me so se bibi na wo hwehwe just call on me na me make sure say you will be sorted. Eno no eye nipa soronko e wa abrabomu a abrabo na eguso ayebo no everybody opia nipa bia hia nipa soronko e wo na abrabom na ye di eye politics mu nkomo ensoso a ansa na obi betimi aka se me makọ Ghana ni ntrodo ni ntrada so anasa me political party enya gide omimu na ya to abama me se me lead the party no ni ya to abama no na se o lead the party na ye se intesuo nko anante ntigiso onya tekrema eka ne ho eti edansa bo a obehia obi a obebo na chidom eno na potoka sem ye fe no running mate na running mate shase se eba Ghana ha no nyasem ketwa na mamemfa mani enkyere NDC amayoko num na menhwe eye omampani dada Jerry John Rawlings na one yera Professor Evans Fifi Atamels the late ekwan a omo fa so anase ekwan ben eno omo nam so a omo beka bomu ya omo ko abato so that was 1996 eno omo ehase ya nkakrakra 97 na Professor Moss ababe vice president ewo Ghana ene ade na mepese reasons enam so ema yera Jerry John Rawlings ejina so na otimi boni trimu pose eye John Evans Fifi Atamels ena mepese obeye me running mate ma yenko na fe yenhwe so join me here on Net2 television na fe yento aso enko yanim ema bibia enye kama ewo ho enya asem ketwa nti eno ena wo ho no o join yen ewo TV no so a yebedi nkomo ama bibia ayekama. Now ose Rawlings reportedly considered Atamels to be a man of high integrity and principle. Equality. Mpacho Sambra back ana okay ujina ho. All right. Meba ma memfa no ha. Ma memfa no ha. Nya sa me ho be kire me. Ma memfa no ha. Aha. So I say Rawlings reportedly considered Atamels to be a man of high integrity and principle, a quality he respected. Now, I say one account suggests Rawlings was impressed after an intense principled engagement with males, leading him to view him as an outstanding personality. Eti Jerry John Rawlings ansana obechusu omampani dada Fifi Atamels se ono ena omra man run mate no dedi kan odi kan ni di nkuta ho na nkuta ho odi anim ena hu se da bi papa we no ba bia wogina no eho ye dedi kan ohunu sa papa no ne integrity ye ka keta asehye ye ka kro no ye ka fafa wachi na menje sa ne ma no nya na opani no enka ho afi wonyo bia wodi suma sidwa eti na wo ye kroje enu ochusu ni se omra. Now the atosu biem no eye se broaden political appeal. Atamels was a respected academic and tax expert from the central region. His selection was likely intended to broaden the National Democratic National Democratic Congress NDC's ticket appeal beyond the party's traditional support base and attract the support of intellectuals, moderates, and people from different regions. Eti dedi kan no ansana ye ba be chusu omampani dada Jerry John Rawlings ebeka se me de Professor Evans Atamos ena me de no eko no na wadi kan atena se hu se dedi kan no se me de ne kwa wa school edu akire enti omo akọ school susu edu akire na at a point omo NDC party no se eye sebi nkrasefo na nipa bi omadwene wo from party no se onya de Professor Moss ebeka no pepepe now enipa akọ school edu akire nsoso no will begin also to believe in the policies of a new your friends National Democratic Congress NDC eti otwe no ede no ebae afe wosanso hunsa papa no oyobia ofri Central Region wa bene ewosikasam afam se eto gigiemu Professor Moss no wa ben brutal menim tuo bia na papa no ntimenje ewo Ghana ha esanse no wa gigi tuo amobia hunsa mpa eto giemu de wa ben eni tuo gina no so ana wode epeja no ana wode no ekoye afi se okan kwa wani mbie mo sanso kirew ema wote ase se look Professor Evans Moss nansane ye kwa kofa no I say ensuring stability and continuity by choosing a respected and capable individual. Rawlings aimed to ensure a stable political future and a potential successor who could continue the work of the NDC government after his own tenure ended. Rawlings later strongly supported Mills to be the NDC's presidential candidate in subsequent elections. And so, say enana etie, Omampani John Rawlings ehwe ya no hu se debi. Papa no, se me sanso sha, se de otie kra no se me ni ho a. Yebetimi enso so ede na ba besi manam ewo NDC party nim na no bebo ma me party na konanim eti we ka ho eti okofa Professor Moss de ne baaye na Nyankopon mu winiye emo be yo mampani pe eno ka che Professor Moss se sikasemu wa bin wom eti se sa na tie de a eye Ghana ha sikasem ekuo no wo mo hwe aban totoye o sikasem ho eni ade no me do eba beto kakran na eja ye de ekoye na ade ba ko na ewom eni se na Ghana ni bia ni Professor Moss se oye expect ewo eto agigiemu na Ghana ni bia enim Professor Moss se oye expect ewo Ghana economy so betimi abedanda Ghana sikasem Professor Moss anye your friend say wanye lectures bia anka bibia sanfa nkire obia eti obia ni ho a ohwe no sa aninum eti no obia hwe se eto agege ebekoso ampa eto agege koso yie ema NDC ebo modern konanim ewo sikasem no mu economy no na ekoyie enti was the finance minister eti ye nyina ye hu ne se ono na adwuma no wo bo ema ne koyie now Nanado Danko Akufo-Addo, Ghana Mampani Dada, on the ticket of the New Patriotic Party, and San Wanonso Eko Chusu, Dr. Mamudu Baumia, na wadeno eba no, ma yenre na ewum. Or say, Nana Addo Danko Akufo-Addo selected Dr. Mahamudu Baumia as his vice presidential candidate for the 2012 and 2016 elections for several key reasons, including one. Okay. So. Eti yeshe eniema ahodo a yewra Nanado Danko Akufo-Addo, His Excellency ejina so a wode chusu Dr. Mahamudu Baumia se womra meka ne ho na fe wone no enkonkwa ye adwuma eno ne ade a yehye na fe yatimi atoaso ewo ha medical akacho say ansana Professor Moss ma Professor Moss na ba beye no na owo baabi a wogina eti eho ana yegina so a yede ema Professor Moss eba be gina baabi a na wogina na sapepepe na Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia nso na nado danko akufo-addo egina ne so na afei eno nso so no wode taking certain decisions as well ema ni nyina no ekoso now I say Nanado Dankwa Akufo-Addo selected Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia as his vice presidential candidate for the 2008, 2012 and 2016 elections for several key reasons, including economic expertise. So the primary reason was Dr. Bawumia's strong background as an economist. Akufo-Addo believed that the greatest challenge facing Ghana was the management of the economy, and that Dr. Bawumia was the ideal person to help him address this and create jobs. Eti Nanado Dankwa Akufo-Addo eniema titru pa mienu anu ogina so anu odi chusu Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia dedi kan o say Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ayobi asikasemu wa ben akontabuo mu wa ben ena afa susu no wasan kra san ye babunu kakra eti ono Nanado Dankwa Akufo-Addo he na tifi baabi na duru at that time na ode tutu Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia de enwa. It means therefore that so mumienu eka bomu a now youth no benya omode ana afei empenifo nso so benya omode eti eba sa balance no ebeye adwuma afei otena se hunu se ade ba ko atete oman pa no eye se ekwan ya ye faso ehwe oman ni sikasem ekwan ya ye faso etoto oman ni sikasem na edafom team, and because of onunti na ama adwuma ho ayeden ama Ghana for na Nanado Dankwa Akufo-Addo hwemu anu hu se no Dr. Bawumia said the otisika semase no he is going to be the right person obetimi aboame ema Ghana ye economy no yetimi amanage ni ye na fe yetimi agina so create nyuma ama Ghana for anya biaye eti time na Nanado Dankwa Akufo-Addo eyi Dr. Bawumia wiye no NPP party no mpanifo anti ase because omoka kire ni se ye woni pa wodo o party mu a ankomu nyina nso so sefata se wo mu betimi ayese adwuma no amawo but Nanado Dankwa Akufo-Addo etimi gina so ebomode plie se look samede Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia kwa mu be hu se ne Ghana sikasem ebeba beye eti it was part of the main reasons Nanado Dankwa Akufo-Addo gina so ede Dr. Bawumia wode no ebaye eti eno enti na ma ye gina so by force ekokoye party card edema no emo ne automatically enso eti ye the Professor Ivan Satamos eba behwe eye economic management team no wono eba be chair ten say Dr. Bawumia the plans ema or the way way yamfa, and the question is that adentina yafa osebra na be ye adwuma as a principled person. Now what the ideas of said ne betimi turning economy no around. And betimi turning around. Na eniema bekoye na fei o masa adwene no na yemfa. Na Ghana sika ne di tuauka. Na uwo gidie wo Ghana mu na now that so ete ho. Because adwuma yesebra beye no oka yemfa. Na me metie me ba ya me ye adwuma yi na me se camera we me pese si ha ana yemfa we mfansi ha ni enye we na ni nyina no wo mote ase eye bibia pepepe na afei me sanso sabe gina wo se na me baaye no sei na sei mi ama mo me homoden a ma mo me homoden na se me ye principled enough as a se metimi accept me responsibility na me check ni penim kan no krese look eniema nkoyie but this time se mo ma me opportunity e bia me wo wei ya metimi aye. Now ade ba konso a Nanado Dankwa Akufo-Addo gina so na odiyi Dr. Bawumia no eno nso eni o say Dr. Baomia's selection also provided a north-south and Christian-Muslim balance to the ticket, which is a significant consideration in Ghanaian politics for national unity and broad appeal. Eti Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ade ba konso ayewura Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo ejina so e selected no was that ono no every northern region. It is a uchu from northern region. Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo so from the south. You know, uka mumi enu bomu a kire wo say o baba beji eye northern region vote no. Na nya northern region vote nko akeke. Then it is also highly possible say Muslim for a woman so wa Ghana nyina no enso ebekwa akoto omaba because of Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Eti sanyema we ni yegina so ma Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ebae. Maye Musa ya won say sanyema na MPP as political party ejina so na fe wo ma Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ebeye running mate vice president 16 solid years within the new patriotic party. Na fe krebedru babia Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo ebo modia mia obi a kon se munyina mo nkoto aba no eframa Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia because Rollins AAB ema Atamos eti Rollins ye bi ma Atamos no na Ghana fo nyina nsusu nim so okay na che say the same thing na Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo nsusu no ayede ama Dr. Bawumia oye sadia no because na Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo any nipa bia wo new patriotic party mo dwene say yede na Dr. Bawumia nkasa belidi a ene na chese ya wie kura because for the first time a Muslim candidate eba belidi new patriotic party ebinsi eti Muslim vote no afa na ebeba ye afa northern region vote no afa na ebeba ye ene yakọ na saa niema ni nyina no amba so se niema aye basa adenti na say yankasa ye mema nkasa yesusu se ye the party ekuta ya ni ebetimi akuta party ni mu ya aden ye ntimi face reality aden ye ntimi hwe ne yanka nokre. And then today you hear other people and the group bi ma na metie obi asem a waka ne se ohe economy nankasa nipa o manage economy no finance minister and am say o man we mu yanka nokre. One Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia going around organizing people. Now what catch on say Ghana economy say net here, me ba meye ni say no. Na ni wura fi say enyo no be manage ana. Enya no kre. He was part, in fact, he was the one leading the management of Ghana's economy under the leadership of Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo. It is a niema ankoyi a just accept responsibility. Jitum say eniema ankoyi omo di na chinam ena omo twa nkontompo. And omo dada nkofo adwen say wunim say onim se mo hwe kra mo be hu say NDC for asem omo kan say ato is forcing na chesa Dr. Kesa ato forcing ono na all manage Ghana economy no it is a BBC sa omu a na cheso ono a eti on that note no mpeso mo ka kire Ghana for especially MPP delegates say Dr. Bawumia onyo no ana na oye problem enyo no na wantimi anya economy no. Name one person chese finance minister under the leadership of Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo. Yewura Ken Oforiata ena wanye niema yi. Sa no person omoka. Ena omo dada nkofo adwen. Look, say we are delegate a. Minim se MPP delegate omo ne bia bruta. MPP delegate etin samase. Et wutwa no ntro enye yi because Dr. Bawumia organizing lectures ahodo wa Ghana ha nyina no na MPP delegate no otiase na otiase etiniama no ankoyi. Now we are all looking for a leader. Ghana for jide onimu, we are all looking for a leader. In fact obetimi de na ya sifom making sure say MPP party nankasa ebe attractive. Na fe ye de akọ eye Ghana man nankasa so akwahyehyɛ oman no ama adwuma abu ewo man. In fact ye be ma oman no aya akọnọ eno ni ade a ye hwehwɛ. Eti we are looking for leaders are omoye bold. We are looking for leaders are omo direction no they will make sure say the same direction ana yeko. Leaders are omo betimi a guide eye na appointees You say Abuani din and Odemia enough. And so the party is looking for a leader. In fact, say executive scrum anymore. Everybody will sit up right. And that is what Ghanaians has found in that of Yewura Kennedy or Hene Agyapong. And the same thing and an MPP delegate and so swatimi ehunu and nunti no mu nyina agitum say on the day of primaries 31st January 2026 ye nyina ye de akoma koro ye koka bom na fe ya ye Ghana akoma so ade e de amano Ghana akoma so ade no ene sen Ghana akoma so ade ne say obehunu say New Patriotic Party amayoko no atoaba e de Yewura Kennedy or Hene Agyapong say ono and only the MPP party no na Ghana nyina bebo se eda no behu ani je a ebeba Ghana ha eti Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia was in charge of the economy under His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo's leadership. He was in charge of the economy. And na mo amonam na mo ka se ade ba ko ade aba na ye pa aboa Ghana ede na ode aba yes mobile money interoperability. Enne se we MPP delegate mobile money interoperability enye ono nye Dr. Bawumia na de bae enye Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia na de bae eye NDC for na de bae na NDC for de bae na sika omo de bae implementation no was around 1.2 billion dollars na se sika no ena na ne boarden 1.2 million dollars sika na ne boarden etu ọma ntimi anye but time na Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo ebaaye no eno omo timi eyusu for little over $4 million eno omo de yeye eti mobile money interoperability enye Dr. Bawumia idea efi echina ko no me de Dr. Bawumia ideas no me de beba be kirew no ahunu ba bia ekokoduriye enu na be mo ahunu se wokoto wabama Kennedy Agyapong a obetimi asustain bibia yebetimi aye wo menyim Dr. Bawumia idea na idea ode baaye no echina nyamboa me de bebrew na afi wahu se de etie moma yenka nokre ye hwe ye mpanifo anim ne yenka nokre mfa nkyero mo eno na beboa me man no akonanim ya fra me Mr. Nkum me de asi Albert Asumani politicals are join me na ye de Ghana nkomo abrew sinupei ye ka no sene a etie.
You see, opinion more way a pineapple abrebe and kube. Ghana ha ye ni abrebe wa ha. Ghana ha ye ni kube wa ha. And si abie we ye importo. Way na me kire say wotu abama Kennedy Agyapong. I will make sure say ye ni ankasa ye wo machines a ye di produce abrabano any kube yatia ya friend tama meboa tama northern region hay onama sa share butter eduanu nyina no. What we can do abi ebetimi ayene say tama no me do two menum de but there's no juice factory, no tama juice factory in the whole 5 northern regions. What we are going to do, what we are going to do, before so be sha battle, you be you, and mix it, abrobe, and now kube, and have this juice factory here. And see our yam storage near yam chips. Near yam processing. And how many factories? And you know, yes, I some factories we were hard, and you're 9. Messerable. Maybe I'm not paying for a motia. Messerable, mommy, one chance to pay. Second, the Agyapong. Everything you creative jobs. ama the youth of this country. And painful, my who's and painful won't be. A dear pa natural set was some MPP party when you're a free. And so there be a mutuaba. There be a mutuaba. Timesramo. Obi a metu me wansi o akwamamo. Believe in me. O the mami a mesa akwamamo. And this time, we'll give you loans. Yabema loan, no interest. Nemo, o bound semono. Yadi loan ni mau. Na ya new interest. Insi ho. Na wan kiaka di amide mechu.
All right, I was your man. Now I say, Okoso Eka ho. I was in the page media. So I brasso say, Albert, as many politicals are joining me now for your day. Ghana and Como, I was in the page media. So your day every war. And no, and some would do. And then I'm wanting so now California could do Francano. And no, I hear better than I can't see the pain of any aquarium. I'm a BBI come. My son said, yeah, party in a drew. It may say party no. Emma party ni mwa ya kono na 2028 yet me wini. Ya fa me Mr. Nkum. Ma me na wase se o kan ho. Wo ye be ma me pa cha wo nya aduro ye be boa wo. Esan se ne adwendwene ne niema bebrebe nti wo be na be ma na tim keja ye mpesa nkomo ni biem. Eti bomodin se wo betimi akọ baabi aton aduro bi aduro aso petabia takum. Tabia takum. Eye aduro wanwaso eye kama pa. Na was such a simti otianwa na o tafre said ya wanya yogurt bi no so ha sabe pepe na etie o tafre nkakra bedu anwumre no na bibia ye kama baabi ato aduro bi akwa wo nsa beka me afei obetimi afre yen na ye de nkomo se bia open dodo atu akwa akoton a frɛ ne nkasa ewo 0243 686861 0243686861 na fei woni yen edi enkomo ama bibia ayekama Albert asmani politicals atena se ya yede nkomo ebrewo opani bibia bokọ de
Nkum bokọ na so e
Nyankopon adom nsusu me ho ye pa
de nyame ase
na de wo ba wo kuta pen wo san de pen abaha
ai na me use na aka me nsem say adwuma re do so
okay
na ho na cause damage wa hai
men
obi da hwima pa
say ade no wa touch ma wo
ai this is how would you my so you careful
why na BBC
anya say lawyer now better no dey hwima pa ya
tey enwan come on just say bisa lawyer just say bisa lawyer just say bisa lawyer
hwima pa ya
ai obi ahweta no pa no
Mr. Nkum next time far away next time lawyer now obe pa me
Obani weekend no na bibia okay.
Oh nyame adom weekend was good.
Okay.
Nyame adom say na break akra ho na we but nyame adom one more new week nti no am renewed energy. Enti na otwi so ye bom ba say Nyankopon be kan ho. The weekend was good. What do you cry them means say me be sao because we share wanimu a
Ade.
You da be see na no problem say niam akoyi angasa.
Oh, any say.
Oh, is that good say. Ada. O de.
But we dey ask all the bibi shema.
Fancy never ka say me no nam.
Oh, sir.
Me no nam.
Oh, it was good.
We just say me aminim.
It was good.
And then me hu wanim, me share wanim na the way na wo say nam say asedanka nyame.
Asedanka nyame ampa. Asedanka nyame ampa. Sika ya ade nyina.
Oh, and the
sika de.
Say yeah. Yes, say sika ni hu a me swa no na me papa say em say na mo be 7 years na me ba na ho na mka che ne say o ma me scan to me botom no say na me scan na ye dey am ka che say me dem so na sika ni hu ana me yare
7 years bro
the boy na papa say no akwa into so ha no afre no am kakra che me ho
the kakra che
ha is akra oni a obeto car no ono hu car tire no obizaze ne boy say
ehu hia pa
ha nti sika de ye moja
eye
wo ma ye bema
sika ye
etu mi hu am say no Mr. Nkum
it was good
this weekend be say misua
oh bibia be come me bomb fire ta
bibia na bia mi di wachi bibia
anyway eti enen soso no wodi kan eyi asotre se wosan de ewura professor Aaron Akokwe in report
yes
na and him fan out there fan and komo ben and now need
Mr. Nkum said the last time say last week mo ho ye din komo fa report ne ho a ebobo regional chairman bi din say omo resources bi omo farm
that ebo chairman won to me din
for Ashanti region
and na yewura agohum and so boni din and na kwame bafo abronye and so boni din say wo mo tena part ni resources so wo man fa nkofo man koye adwuma so mo di you so mo ye ni den you and the report na
yeah enti page 162 yeah
okay
of the report so abobo nkrofo bi so a edin a almost similar enioma no mo ye
almost tena party resources
yes
yem fa nkwohwe nkoto aba no mo tena
fa nko enti ebehwe Ahafo region nipa baako wamfa ne ma nko central region nipa baako wamfa ne ma nko eastern region ono so amfa bia nko ana ana Ashanti region
so baako sa wo hobi
baako so ho enti ene sankrofo nan ana me pese yemfa 162 of Michael Quay's report no or say key personalities and regional impact
okay
key personalities and regional impact nti ene ebehwe sankrofo no mo regions no enema o man fanko nti ma me preamble of that page no say the research further identified certain high profile government appointees whose actions reportedly had adverse effect on the party's performance in their respective regions. According to respondents, substantial financial and logistical resources were allocated through these individuals to strengthen the party's regional campaign structure ahead of the 2024 general elections. However, concerns were raised that these resources were not effectively utilized for their intended purposes, thereby weakening grassroots mobilization efforts.
Ti nature say enipa bi titirufo bi
yes
ya wo mu di party ni mu tintimban and ya de party resources show mu nsem se monje na monfa nkoboa party na adwuma e wo fom ana nipa no gi sika no mkokọ tena so ya wo mo amfa sika na nko bi wo mo de koye de me de minim na party ma ekohia professor Aaron Akokwe no ana mo ka kire wo mo se eniema bi a na yesusu senka Daniel na ye beto aba eba no ye hwani at this time no amba ente hu nsunsuaso ana ye hu
sa na oni say ye wo high profile government officials are regional film no because of influence any position I occupy into no aside the regional structure no yetimi so the resources be go for sponsors some person sponsor regional CEO some officer regional ye jiska bi the man krofo bi say mo fa mo am region no na mo enye sa adwuma no na enipa odikan o say honorable Kwaku Ofori Asiama minister for transport ono no fi central region
Kwaku Ofori Asiama
yes
honorable Asiama
yes report na bonidin say o say respondents in the central region allege that resources and campaign logistics channeled through the Minister for Transport, Honorable Kwaku Ofori Asiama, did not adequately reach the constituencies as planned.
Etinache se sika ene nneema ahodo bi a yade boa party no nhyehyeye ema abato no party ne kɔ nanim wo mu no ene yade bi ehye nensa because yenim se onim de
yes
am oyo bi a wo soro wo minister
yes
transport minister
yes
etini mu odu eti gina fakọ besin ne
oye even rep crowd central region or national council Enti no owo bi a ekọ central region or influence pa. Enti ye the man say onje no onfa nkọ no as transport minister I want to control resources. Enti munji we na monfa nkọ na unu atena so.
Resources na nkọ.
We nyam wa me read the report when who the reason why MPP out of I think 31 seats in central region MPP were 4 pe. If you have somebody who is self-centered, there be a sika ketua bi opeso odi mu bi. Campaign sika wo. Ye nyina ye wa ban mu. Monji sika mfa nko ye campaign ye santena ban mu. Okwabra ne si da bi.
Wakodi.
What I say? It was say this shortfall was said to have contributed to the decline in both presidential and parliamentary votes in the region.
Enti na chese saa ensunsuanso no ana de course no se monfa resources nko no makotena so no.
Yes.
Eno ema se yento abanfa yi mrahye bedwani yento abanfa mo mampani ewo MPP di mu no e confirm kra.
Or say in the 2020 elections the MPP's presidential candidate Nana Akufo-Addo secured 52% of the regional vote. In 2024, the party's presidential candidate, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, obtained 45%, marking a significant reduction.
Na chese ohe Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo 2020 elections o keka ne mba bomu a wonya wo central region fifth mantem wona na ohaw mu nchemu aduonum mienu.
Yes, 52%.
And Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, His Excellency.
Yes.
And so no in 2024 year na nsenya no papa na tiaba eye ohamu nchemu
45
enum.
Yes.
Just
report.
Just wakaba from kra.
Wa report o pass ne kra nye ye. Wo di bi ka ho kra still no worry. What I say? Ni nyina agina honorable Akufo Esiama. Sika de man and resources so onfanko central region o
One fanko.
And only so when we are talking about a near ma'am party no it didn't in 2024. Now say near we were Michael Quest report him now Kwabrane say on many people. Now you start some resources CBM 2028. As I the share any power answer the NBC. So these are the reasons why I can say near one party for you so that will be a penny being party baby no person sponsor central region in 2028. On who ni pa or the near man be shedding them. No fanko for be or dia on fanko. And these people, the party people have to know them. What did I say? I say, party members expressed the view that the uneven distribution of campaign resources created disaffection among local executive and volunteers, leading to voter apathy in many of the constituencies across the central region.
Etina chese enipa wodo a womo ejina pampim ya womo ye adwuma edema MPP party. Any nipa bi a etu ho achemu womo nsoso ye se wom be ye adwuma de aboa party no.
Yes.
Because of resources na nkontiema sankofu nyina mu chiche.
Yeah.
Eti ema eduru se nkonkoto aba no na fo obi atifi.
Obi asemenko. Na wo ba wo te kamumruntumu ye hu ani mpo why retented minister. Unam regime na rezi wa beti. Ye discover as of na polling station for the electoral area coordinators and so enya bi no mo fan koye adwuma. Now are you expecting the police station officer and I say when he say bi motorbike no use mbo a ono an for the sika nkoto fuel engumu these are the reasons why MPP in central region and this is the person I report in Abonidi mame for anko eastern region.
Okay, me patro jina so ansa it is we MPP delegate. Oh, this is the reason why ntia say ofori asiaman ebegyina wanim ka kire se koto abakwa ha ansem fata.
Yes,
eni kwanse wutie
only credibility
because onim bibia wanya afrimu and was penya no more na onim so osimasi na ba obetima gyina no kwa wadidi pa chairman anu nyina afo enu nti no opese wo kan de kwa ha eti sa ni pay no ye bebo omudi no ahunomusu enu wo moban.
Mr. Nkum, this is the person what did transport minister for 8 years?
8 solid years.
Sikana Akufo-Addo be the president or appointed Akufo-Addo Esiama as transport minister. Mr. Nkum, once the son
Sikana no sikanso no
8 years so. Na party campaign resources so na oda
wasa atena so.
I mean, who does that? Who does that? What did transport minister for 8 years? Campaign sika dey call central region. What's Agyapong? na wo enne ko gina ba bi mpo ka che delegates bi say tuma wo ya one cause our credibility why
ewo he
o conscience why
ewo he
you don't have conscience so per party ni ye pa unje campaign sika wo do betime de sika bi e wo wiase ba pass e ko campaign ne discussion on sem na se wudi a na wo no eye normal ayi setting e be ka cho yo mambofo
wo ya mamboye ni kwase e no tena kane na nke betwa wasu
minister upon all the resources our control and so the campaign near Mafakon so wakotena so Mr. Kwamesa Mfanko Eastern region another minister
Mayenko
Eastern region Honorable Kojo Opon Nkrumah
Memi MP
Minister for Works and Housing
Memi MP
Honorable Kojo Opon Nkrumah Minister for Works and Housing Eastern region
Ofansia your constituency MP
yes
and a report yaboni di
yes also in the Eastern region respondent mentioned Honorable Kojo Opon Nkrumah the Minister for Works and Housing as one of the key individuals through whom campaign resources were channeled. It was observed that some constituencies received limited support, which reportedly weakened ground operations and reduced party mobilization strength.
Na chese one more question Professor Eroma Kokwe.
Yes.
The reason tia ye di ntwo no to omanim no.
Yes.
Omo se omo hu ye wura Kojo Opon Nkrumah se ore na nimu a ono ye nipa omo di ahim power MPP party nimu ewo Eastern region ho. Eti ono so na resources dodo no so namo a ekoye na party manu susu se ankwa nkoduru ankoye adwuma na esese nketimi eye
yes
ye Kojo Opon Nkrumah eye former information minister
yes
esan so eye former works and housing minister
yes
eti wono na asem ne ye Kojo Opon Nkrumah
yes because report ni boni say Minister for Works and Housing what you say eti o say niam e di man ni nyina no ma party ni mobilization we see region no e confirm about famko o say o mo receive ya no receive limited resources
na chese se bia 2 cities na se nka won saka
yes
ye bra 50 pesos de aka no obi ni ba bi afa
ene no kra na asan contem asan contem say some constituencies received limited resources 3 days before the election
we de offense ayre before di adanse
yes 3 days before the election
wo mu di adanse say 3 days
yes
to the election meme information amenya ya kire say aka 3 days eme ato aba ene ewura Kojo Opon Nkrumah de sika koye e de koma ayi ne executives no say omonfa nkoye house to house campaign 3 days 3 days
can you imagine
3 days na sika na wey
what you say 3 days to election na wo ye obi a wo ena isi Kojo Opon Nkrumah no hu mama na enjoy MPP na fireful what you say MPP adwuma din a wo party no nya Opon Nkrumah nya ebida wo onye ebida tama na adu ani abri gidigidi e presidential debate no na Kojo Nkrumah oye moderator on the current vice president what you say enti party adwuma pa de Kojo Opon Nkrumah onti ase what you say and you have this person who obi no contest election so on your presidential material because mama na ye so cheap mama MPD na ye mre Opon Nkrumah ye ka MPP adwuma tell me what's your Opon Nkrumah so ye MPP adwuma apart from so bedi mama na bedi MP on a silver platter in 2016 on your party adwuma da and this is a selfish individual it's always about him and you know what the party resources what be the information minister what be the Western housing minister resources been under the akufo-addo what the minister for 8 years what be the Mr. Vahami deputy and your liberty and your better information minister you feel her and you do call Western housing and the end you know eti campaign sika de aja when you be ama wasia German dey come on so o sa jabo no
Debi
what you say
sa adwene pa wo trim dia onya
Debi nipa say ni credibility wen gitu me hompo wadi na nka so koma na man de je kakra fa to homa me unu adi no nipa say o sa koma na de biem and people will see these people on certain platform campaigning for people. These are the reason why. And no, this Marco-Quest report, hey, we have to probe it if people have to be investigated and charged. They say, ma obia fani hundi enko teki a cover e candidate bi echi. What you say? I don't see for person hide this report we na can depante. Udi party sika as a see a treat to say what your mind sika because you are member for. Adia a year for nipa bebrediano ba go form function about to especially when the critical conditions say what political party there be a track say say political party one we need power. What is say prayer group be almost say Agyapong forest e bomb pie. When it that's why say na me be see abehwe but power party we need be that. What is say keep fit club on na Medina Zongwa Sunday anopa no mo si jama. Na wo party no mo wa mbre ho. Fortunately we join the party and about power. And we do 8 years MP minister. Enti wo kwansa ka dwen papa wo tiri me say wo me pese me di mo. Enti me kwa no ma me fa me resources nka de de ama me hu. Na me fa nkoje power no na me timi nibi. But udi de wanya your legitimate one na ye de ama wo a wudi. Na party one so de ama say fa ko wo agasa wo region. We say ko ye juma ma wo basika so mfa nkotua ni school fees.
Na wakodi. Eni kwansa wo ma aduane be 1 week.
Sabo fra we or temporary gasan. What you say? We a minister. We a MP. What be di 8 years wa ban mu. Ya ma osika say fa common region. Mo fa nye operations. Na yem fa wini ya. Na ode awasa osrim. What you say?
Enti sa niam
we ni credibility consent. We proud there he doesn't even have the right to even call somebody say on your presidential material. If you have somebody who is a member of parliament who is dishonest, very 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 dishonest, untimi fa otisekraman untimi fa namunja no enkoma
we ba na ni ho
what you say
what down ho
he doesn't even what you say we've known people in this country are MPs are medi minister but a do election they go into their pocket pick their personal resources and go and sponsor the party. What you say Honorable Ken as member of parliament for 24 years Mumbisa say or party head office da eko J resources or the question central dana
and sit down
onu mom no ko sponsor chairman sabo sunum eko sponsor or the saying all the MPs you can think of
KT Hammond no
KT Hammond crowd there so no there wajia crowd man and so be san beji bi aka what you say omo dryers omo sewing machines omo broni wawu omo there name it ocha chairman na nafofo ne the colleague MPs that no me name former MP for this Asante Achem constituency ayana me refi honidin
Asante Achem
bonfa uko bonfa hona edini beba mami aye ne kasa wa hayi mene ne di nkomo no ka chem so ono aboken owo parliament no ocha man sewing machines ne hair dryers nim ne ade nyina se onfa nko the constituency na onfa nko man nkrofo na wo MP a wo minister ne ama wo ma na wo de awasa osirim no wadi ko
na wadi
what be that now these people will go and stand on certain platform and say so be the presidential material. Agyapong Nkrumah nidi na wahai black and white. We are watching the MPP to see this Marco Quest report whether they will keep it without any action and Kodria and Code they will see pressure if you cannot implement the recommendations in this report you don't deserve to be a national executive of this party. If you cannot implement the recommendations of Marco Quest report then you don't deserve to be a national executive of this party. So we are looking at these current executives. Some sorry for power. Na some time so. Na se hu action bi am take away am obi am pon nya na so bedi national executive bi because some twemuti a yesu ye de campaign be hia mo. Because you have to be a responsible steward. Ye de ade hia ho nsem a ese say you keep in here now use it for the benefit of all not yourself alone. Mr. Nkum mama fa on another region.
Fa me kwa another region.
O say Dr. Gideon Boakun spokesperson for the vice president Ahafo region. Dr. Gideon Boakun spokesperson for the vice president Ahafo region. Also in the Ahafo region, Dr. Gideon Boakun was mentioned as a key figure responsible for coordinating campaign logistics. The report indicated that a portion of the resources designated to support constituency level activities did not trickle down effectively, leading to operational inefficiencies and a weaker campaign presence.
Eti not just Dr. Gideon Boakon awodi Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia cha no kasama no. Yehu ne se oyobi a wodi mu. Eti party the resources bebre share ne nsa. Se won kohwe so. On franco ahafu region na various constituencies no oman niam nkofom.
Yes.
Na omuntimi fanya campaign. Ono nso anfanko ono anu okasama Dr. Bawumia no
ono no obegina baabi anu okase yet is fertilizers ya ma anfanko ana nkofo blame Dr. Bawumia na Dr. Bawumia oya no ya Greek minister o dizela gidi obako kasa
meti
wo hwe president Guforo ka kire o se kejeti akromfo wo so hu ne se obi address no de nsa achiche moto no kwa no so ye na adwen se akoyi okoyi se dem ye kromfo isa na akwanso tie eti gidi obako no na adwi mu nyina ye ne se de onu ye bi ni de ene em se nkrofo aka nyina so ye bi
ana ko board Dr. Brian Champo di
I say wanfa in Nkum I am not speaking for Dr. Brian Champo but logistics MPP di kwaye campaign o mu bi so o se na fertilizer ka ho ara ene ma ese ye de ye campaign na fertilizer ka
ana send say bibia ka e ko campaign ya bibia
ka the obako the constituency for na gasa che no ade o de be ye no there's no surprise that the secretary crying what sorry
wahunu han
wasi gidi obuaku nsem o kanyina yekuwa na otu na kuma mu pa de onim say honorable can be win election but baby wakodi no ene nkofo atua ni school fees ntino waye mere
osan anyeye
na wo party aba power me anya bi de atua school fees amu akoyo PhD a party na no ankanya interest enka party no webo amna tena power naka ebi anka o manso akonya bi akoyo PhD ana se nka nkofo ma na emom wo na wa benefit from the party no umom na ese for resources kwa o se da entimu na mo pese munya mo ho owiase a kosi se chese ese obia di hia na mo nkwa mo yeye enti campaign sika keke eti se do onu ayare da hospital na se kotua hospital bill no akodi scan
odi akotwa
so one for the campaign resources ma na obia you are as bad as obia ye the hospital bill am so nkotua nkogini nu afi hospital a what this scan na nu ya na da ho a ne ho anto no party a aboa one gasa secretary say Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia na sponsor am akoyo PhD as vice president so party ni power anko benya anko be sponsor na party na boawa ade na nkwala e banso no o ma party ni koso ntina power na ye mawo omunso sa opportunity ni bi na wo de wote ho near the resources am afakwa because o na ye vice president and spokesperson tino o no bia mbo chem so na waji scanner kodi me say national executives a mote makoko report so and someone enipa ya bobo mudi nyina no mo make sure say you take actions against them
eti se o ya delegate saa niama we nti na anya me nwanwa se Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia report no okutabi because we enti en wotimi hwe delegate anim ka kire wo mo se enipa edi wo na chi ne de mama mo me
yes
se na wonim nyankofo na batna so
atente hu atu omoto
but oboa mo de man na san kofu ya no san de o mo san ba be yaduma so hu no omoa
eye niema mienu onim san nkofo no ahu so onim om secret into o use o mo de abedi power ana nkofo no so onim om secret ntino o so ya aduma man no protect o mo enti I say scratch my back I scratch your back.
Sa na mo de MPP party
I'm telling you mumachin sa we be gumachin nobody is going to scratch your back after the very general so the party prepare
koro so ankasa na begu amachi wo
mo
bi antiti
ma me fa nko 4 na fe bi nja
nka china na wo de me wo de aka na be ka
da bi we de sese me de ka
sese wo yi free ho
Asante region
ma yanko anim
Asante region de ba kwa me bonnet ya wo na
ni yanko
o say Honorable Francis Asenso Boache Minister for Roads and Highways Asante region
Asenso Boache
yes Honorable Francis Asenso Boache Minister for Roads and Highways Ashanti region also in the Ashanti region which has long been the party's electoral backbone responded highlighted Honorable Francis Asenso Boache the Minister for Roads and Highways as one of the key figures through whom significant resources were channeled
na chese party no ehunu se Asante mantem de hoye na Josu
yes
na wɔn mo ekohyia yewura ayi ero makoko ni di nkomo ne se papa no resources ahodo a yɛde hyɛ ɔno nso nsa sɛ nko wɔmfa mmra ɛmɛkyɛm asante mantem so nka honye din no ɔno ne regional ayi atena bi so no ɔno nso akɔtena bi so ɔpɛni yɛnkɔe
sir ɔse it was reported that despite the allocation of substantial financial logistical support, the intended impact was not realized at the constituency level.
Na chese sika wo mo ede koye nyina se yede we kosha ha se na beba yede we wura ha se na beba ya wo mo de kɔ adwene party ni nya yede koye ni nyina no ebinum ama na wie bɔne eti ehun enne ma nsunsu aso bɔne ba
ya Asante regional into the Mamenfa this line or say the MPP's presidential candidate vote dropped from 72% in 2020 to 64% in 2024.
It's not just 2020 no no cry yes na na mo no ho modern cry no 72%.
Yes.
And as I say na tiba from ebegina 64.
Yes. Or say respondent attributed part of this decline to ineffective coordination, alleged misapplication of campaign funds, and the perception that some appointees prioritized personal ambition over party's collective success.
It's not just a binum enim dada se na party ntimi mbreki 8 na.
Yes. So also they were thinking about like their self-aggrandizement.
Into ono ankasa nyia
funu.
So that me
chop. Sankofo we via party sika na aban sika na omuhia wa. Almost say wow mobra papa mobra enti no manyam ho no they feel say krono eye like a career
as why smart.
I mean young guy like you what be the party what be the deputy chief of staff what be the minister for works and housing what be the minister for roads na yamawu sika say fuck Ashanti region e ho na party na fru machine. What I say? What Babet Nanka those days who constituency near Florida?
Yeah.
Una nano of Fanum Swaruko to about boom the man PP. Yabuba Bana said, Bantamama, I know be a train. Yadi boom, not water reading voting in our two. And then what be now opportunity near MP for Bantama? What be deputy chief of staff? What be the minister? Na party sika kekra nti koya campaign ne koso tena power ne mpoko so di minister o si da bi wo se onya ho chen MPP ni bia into Africa na sade we nsira wo then these people go around and label somebody as not me say honorable Ken the attitude and the behavior no these people cannot survive in his government. That is why when you see people like that always opposing honorable Ken, they know say another watchman is coming to watch the watchman. And no mudane no. Now whether they like it or not, said honorable Ken, you bet Ghana see on your GMPPSC.
All right. Openi on that note, me na wase say obaye. Nyankopon ya adoma echina ye be sanso ehia. That was Albert Asumani political za and amene no edi nkomo. Enti say we delegate Dr. Baomianse menhwe na chidifo no hwe no omboa. Hwe womo. Omagbo Ghana abro. Omagbo MPP abro. Won nsem fata. Se yetena se mo wo mo be direct en se mo nto abamfa nkwa ha so ahunu ese se bibia ye na party MPP no obede ne ho ama bibia ayekama abusua ebra so se mene lawyer Francis Anan yetena se na fe yedi enkomo lawyer Francis Anan policy advisor or a policy developer or sanso so law lecturer and afi or sanso obi a oyemranim ni eti waben papa na lawyer ohe ejuma hodo a waye Morocco na several African countries a wo mu nyina no watimi aboa wo mu ewo kwan soronko so me ne ekasa sese one district one factory ya na nado danko akufo-addo na na dwene po pass wode ebeye mampani wo man mu no oye consultant at the mass several African countries ya wono no wabene watensem ase na unim se yewura Kennedy ohene Agyapong ne campaign wo ya unity tour ya wode eko MPP delegate nan so na wone wo mu edi nkomo na wo kyerɛkyerɛ wo niam ase epo a ewo ni trim ne a opeso obeye ma party ene ne a so onya akwanja se wo mampani a obetimi ayede aboa Ghana ne ade nyina oguso a woni wo mo eche na eno ne efre no eye yewura ken no hina Japan ne agro processing revolution no industrial revolution no eno ana ye behwe na afi yetimi edi mu enkomo wo be papa mu wo be biebiem agu ho ama me no mie no yetimi ate ase ye papa na ebreso ye gina so ato aba ama bibia ayeka ama lawyer atena se opani bibia boko wo de ne si ho no enti wo de bepem ne yekoye nim eno ano no enti na che sesese no ye friend say muzamafo ewo bibia ye say o manuma na che se mahirawo ma initiative until say do timi bowrem efie boko de
efie boko abi constituency e boko
ho ye wo hu
bibia e boko
enema koyie
enema koyie pa
sa wo hu
enema koyie e wo adwuma koyie na sia
okay okay ye wo gidie se dachi bia no se de tie bia no esese wutimi age constituency no na wutimi edi wonwanim ema bibia ye kama ba se de mfoni kese esi ani so no se ye nyina ye boa se yewura ebeba bedi MPP party nanim ananye sa
pepepe emredu say wo say ye dwen party no ho na ye gi party ni si ho for the collective good, not individual good. In fact, in every political era and dispensation, it is always better to save the party than to save the individual interest. Individual interest in your there's no party.
Okay.
And that is what Honorable Kennedy Agyapong say, oh yeah. He is saving the party for the collective good. Ebiesi o man muda. Yehwe NDC. Embibim ntawantawa besi obi kura se meje fence emblem.
Yeah.
Na etwase wo se obi mu etena fom eme party no ebegina. NDC to me here and look at what is happening. Look at what is happening in NDC. It's the same way na MPP so you do a cross pointer. We need to save the party. Nyanji party no ensi ho. Since certain individual will be bigger than the party. We need to have structures. See, any structures now is the structures that will build the party. And you know, Nimra and Edri, and Untinama Yena, you're supporting Honorable Kennedy.
And so you think, sir, a kwanya ye nam so ebetimi aje party nesi ho, and say you reckon on Agyapong, ebebabe di MPP party anymore na.
Perfectly so. And another reason is to say, oko grassroots no can be the chrew. And no ne say wutie. Ne grassroots ne can say yehia edwuma, yehia edwuma, yehia edwuma, yehia edwuma. Yehia edwuma no so no obaako so ne kasa ne say jobs for the youth, jobs for the youth, jobs for the youth. Enti no obia oka job for the youth no ono na so yema na kwenya because near party ni mabun ehwehwe no eno ho asem na Honorable Kennedy Agyapong edi tudwa say ohwe ne nsem a oka a all rounds ni na ma membubum na nkrofo nti ase
yes
yenya 5 candidates 5 candidates no ye wo baako a party system project no and also all you see the party structure the project no ho as against the others are individually almost set up a system and this usher two friends a faction obi ono ade no ho asset no ho or ni communication team or ni policy or ni research ade bia party no ni nipa baako obi we create bi na saa nipa no so man sa akwenya no say omekura an existing infrastructure and it's a system that person can take you to a level why you impo enkonkodu enti no ohwe sa nyoma we na baako is self made baako a practitioner onya academician or baako a businessman. I am a practitioner enti no meti system na say ken Honorable Kennedy Agyapong kasa metinasi ye because as a practitioner I wake up unemployed every day. I survive based upon my own ingenuity. Enti uye bi na ufeli bia emma unhu se no ahai me ye ni si anke beko sei. Enti being a businessman coming from a business angle, on one kasa, where to near do baby, we do know. He is not a self-made person. Say, Ofa Ghana, na se Ghana say be per se, or moye interoperability ya moka yen asema. Who pay the money?
Ghana.
So honorable Ken, a person ye bibia who pay?
On one a bit ya.
Enti no obia obaako ono akɔhwɛ ni kotokum sika di kotua. Mani ye ni ye na obia obaako so aban no na aye e di ama no ye di two ne de two a. Why no experience?
Difference in the
The difference is vast. And I'm actually, as a practitioner, I wake up unemployed every day. So I know what it takes. The same way now, a businessman also wakes up unemployed every day. He knows what it takes. And it is a utie a friend saying a honorable Ken, Agyapong ni policy or day to initially. No more kaso only idea bia Ken ni policy bia. Look, when the one district one factory came, my business plan, any development plan, most of the companies. No anime.
Debbie.
And you want to book in the Japan and anime.
Debbie.
I can tell you, sir, there are over 100 of policy advisors. I tell Papa Weyechi. And for the researchers, everything ready. I can tell you that the policy be all cano. The financial implications, the financing, everything, the strategies, everything is ready. He knows what he's talking about. He has the answer. Yeah, bebe na kwenya answer. Wabeka bi before. They are ready.
Now, ma yansha Nkum onama bonten na odi. So, producers, mon follow ye na yenko eye Kennedy Agyapong's agro-industrial revolution policy car. Eno eneneye babedi unkomonti. Wa wo hwe no obehu se eda TV no so you can be with us na fe ye nyina ya hyase na ye di nkomo e wo ho ama bibia ayekama enso so e wo ho mene lawyer Francis Anan na ye hia ya ye bo nkomo e wo ha na yewura Ken eniama no ode nam abonten na certain product na kuta no ode kirekire ene ade nyina no papa ebebubu mo be papem ama ye nyina no yate ase ye papa so se ka se Kennedy Agyapong's agro-industrial revolution policy car ase ne say
ase ne say papa no ba be ye adibia ye nimimpa bebia odin be kono nipa adwen engwin du ho se oman no emprempren a ye wo mi no ye betumi edu ho yes enti no obesisa enioma ye nim dada no say ye fa no agriculture o hwe bibi mem ha our greatest asset our lands we have.
Really?
Yes. Our greatest asset lands we have.
And you gold.
That be.
And you cocoa.
That be.
And you diamond.
Cocoa count because I look at Greek no. And you diamond. That be. Your greatest asset is agriculture. We can be the hub to use agriculture to feed the whole world. 2023 I was in Equatorial Guinea. And the aim of the government was the fact that they are aiming to feed Africa. Equatorial Guinea aiming to feed Africa. Meanwhile, Equatorial Guinea yes, I did the policy. Equatorial Guinea our population grand also in Accra, the whole country.
Say omo bedo ma ye nyina ye nye bia.
Omo bedo ma ye nyina ye biedi. Equatorial Guinea.
Now, on the policy yina daha no say to transform Ghana into an agro-industrialized economy. Why Kennedy Agyapong is presenting his car policy. Eti say odi e hyase a himfa ana odi e befa.
Mama Charles feed the policy vision.
Okay.
The policy vision is to transform Ghana into an agro-industrialized economy. Enyoma miensa ene ya kabom. Agriculture ni de enim de wi esite.
Okay.
But you be add value to the normal things we do. Into yebenya bibi no yebenya nuclear farms. Na yebenya factories, processing factories. I've been to most of the cocoa processing company or free zones and enclave. And I can tell you that the European country to me a Ghanaian company by over 100 million that just set up a processing factory and feed us with the cocoa product.
Really?
And I can tell you to me more 10 years to pay, but they are able to pay within 3 years. They are private industry performing in Ghana. Until you have a processing aggregate, you have the value to an industry. Ebema Ghana, ahoɔden aba abegyina yɛ nuane a yɛwɔ ɛso. Sɛ bi yɛ pre na odi good. Opra de na abedi.
Fufuo ni.
Aduane ai.
Banku ni emo ni de keke ka ho.
Nanso so nea yɛyɛ wɔ as ɔman no. Obi mu ni bi. It is a to me process it add value. We can feed the other countries. And you know what? Oba yemre mu a. Emra ne ma ho kwan sɛ ye wɔ nneɛma bi a sɛ unye Ghana ni a untumi yɛ. Ɛno ntu ne abrɔfo no yɛ. Sisi abrɔfo no bɛfa raw materials ni fie ha because untumi mɛyɛ wɔ ha. Na ɔde akɔ ne krom, ɔkɔ ano akɔyɛ na ɔde abrɛ nse yɛntɔ. Ɛno hu na Kennedy say. Saa nneɛma wei na ɛsɛ sutwa. Nye mo na ɛsɛ fidi ɔmo. Na nye ɔmo na ɛsɛ ɔmo fidi ai. Enti ye be dane agrek eni abere ni industry ama ye economy ejina ne o se ejina sabi so bia o ba bi da on pre no ho e wo nneoma bi so okọ abochie a wotu kwan a eye because one social system ne boa baby obi be di no do ni ti beto enye ni problem nti no emma wo nneoma enye te se ye ndi
nneema num e na wa list e wa ha.
Yes.
Dedika was his vision set the direction with the leader guiding its implementation. And on say
person me say the vision is the destination and the leader is in the driving seat. Ne honorable Ken all runs are all you need na say or chire Ghana fo mo bia hu say look ye ka visioner mean so mo obi me wo edoma mo ma me kwan a ye betumi aba abeye me na me die nim enu nti na honorable ono ankasa e kire na adwen nti no ne esra ne say delegate enhwe tu no won so bi de kanechi ekodi attempda
debi
why because the policies now ono let the driver in the driving seat ono na o kire the vision how ebeko. In the last week, uko voter regional, how osiko me baha agotime me baha me hu say me hu say we na wa na say me pese ye na niaye be ya no ebe fit in, and he is directing as the driver of the vision.
Now the etosumi no so no o say he brings his vision to life within the communities.
Yes, you can interoperability. Obia use mobile phone. Into transfer ekosu ye meboa. Now so during the 2024 election, what is a major campaign team? Because ye ntumi anchirasi ye ama Ghanaians antiase. Into Ghana for no ade be ye say a number pro a share affinity.
Exactly.
Into no ono or share if MPP so MMP before atie delegate na tiase hu say nia me pese me yeni na nia me pese me yeni so enemo nete enya bibia eye so artificial as ye na ukare ochira metumi asesa ho ana say bia agrek de ene na tena severally
enunti na baby obedru bia no he is able to identify
aye wo community no nti okọ the 5 northern regions ochire na ebetumi aye wo ho okọ voter region sisi okọ eastern the same thing na ochire na ebetumi nti the vision no is within the community on kan no ma bia eye abstract on kan no maybe yentumi ye sabe enoma honorable okura ye be ye ye nebro hadada
edua
aha ye ni obu omo ye ne plantation e bia na ho odi ntumi to edo 10 acres
ya ye woni nyina wa hadada
so obi su to 1000 acres
e wo hadada
ah ye betumi anymore and he is making his vision giving it a human face among crofati ase and we say no near papa we kan yeswensu near the totonsa ho a ye be hu say enso mu edu sensa.
Okay, now number 3 no say he demonstrates originality over a forged vision. Opposite what say?
I know you clear mami. Demonstrating originality over forged vision in na say. Adibia honorable Kennedy Ohene Agyapong ekabia no eye nioma yobi e na akagu na so. But on one kasa na ni so adi hu a wada for years. When we say a kwan way and ye fast we be bo man no. Engineer all kabia na originality. So me to want to me for ICT ma me to me ka bibia emfa ICT ho. Because I'm not an ICT person. But agree there enia nete. The visions are owoni ina no eya ni ono ankasa asodai. Ni e fa no forged vision no. And then they say near all ka we no say ye man embre say obeya e betina ho afebo. Eni o ma kwa me nkroma be ye. Say yes motorway. Yeah, because of industry and trade.
Yes.
Over 50 years na wo ho no. And this a Ghana full person who how I akwachi a ono abo person odi emba. Won say ye wo underbridge e wo a fence motorway no. Na ni say kwa me nkroma ye.
Dabi.
Na kwa me nkroma empese emoa ebeba be cross because honey na mwa grazi o ma be cross road no. Enti oye ma emoa. And he said, if over 55 years, baby, obi drink call ya na eya moa, baby, I found a new person here far. It should tell you how a Ghana has an age. And you know, ye here obia on one casa ekura adia near all ye no otiase.
On one day.
I am into business. I'm into law. I'm a private practitioner. I will not pretend to be a medical doctor. Say me food anko here it's an opportunity say me suade no na masamba back. I won't run away. So he is presenting originality, not a forged vision. Every forged vision will not last. Okay, say me ba mun program ya so na me be a program bi a me use KPI.
Yes.
Me chair say some program bo aban bi shase but aban bi ba no omutu go because a forged vision. Nobody can maintain it because reason how they buy no is not sustainable. And in your honorable Kennedy Ohene Agyapong canina near originality, not a forged vision.
Wow. Production patch ya na mo follow ya na mo fan to TV ne so na ahwefo ene etiefo nyina so enhwebi. Now, number 4 no o say he presents a clear and coherent strategy for achieving an agro-industrialized economy.
Better. Clear because otumema otia say hey your project bia na critical success factors are a money ye.
Okay.
Say me fans will big person ye pure water. Also produce pure water. Adi ema pure water no ebe ye no enye nsu no. Enye rubber no but rather transportation. Because we are soon see ebu ho na we ntumi amfa nkwa obi anto because of the competition. And this only 25,000 now so obetumi pure water obewi no obi anto nsu because who needs car the befa car. Enti na honorable kire no o kire mo bi ate say momma me akwanya na ne ameye ni na me ba aha mefa say yemfa nye wei aha yemfa say yefa ye wei. Oh, into the castle mono or chrebi bia mu pen.
Or sin pain.
Me ba. Say me ebe to me aye. No implementation strategy no. On to me funny na ntudwade.
Yes.
But or chre ebi mu man to asum. Even to the extent say otumi hwie sugar. Ye de coconut aye. E de man crofo say monje na monhwe say enye sugar na. So intina eye coherent and clear. Coherent and clear ni say obi a obegya to obeti bia no I was say eye ni easy.
So obeti
ase. Simple.
Maami bi wo Aguna so adro market. A woton oye tomato seller.
Yes.
Na me koya aja me to tomatoes. I say eya me hwe wo TV so na ka kire mpp for papa no de manfa na ma na me say papa ben. I say Kennedy Agyapong manfa na ma because wa kana say ma atoya asum.
Me da say. And see or a communicator or a businessman or employ over 1,000
over 7,000
over 7,000 people and a leader or denim he communicates to them every day and the time David or what in so na God was preparing him to come and defeat Goliath.
Na chese Nyankopon nim se ode nipa be hye ne nsa
onim se ode Ghana man na ba be hye ne nsa intino e was se o prepare ne ye amane bre ne du a wetumi ne Ghana fo akasa amobi ate ase ye.
Now vision number 5 no was say he demonstrates commitment to his vision, building trust and fostering a strong party organization.
Yes. Ni okay now say oka na odiaba besi ne so maye we he is not showing off. Time David echo a friend say so ho no na wo abofra gede we den we tuwe kokun Goliath oso nana sem wo esra no so a say na me ye enti Honorable Ken, Ghana fo niya wetumi aye a onu nko employ over 700 people, 7,000 people. Yem fan to candidate ni hu na member no na metie mu. God na me ya elite kakra. Mo bo nkrofo bia out of politics and no mo abeya mo de aye yie. Honorable Ken, enye politics na aye ni yie. Se sebe politics mpo a bisa ho se omo ho ni na adom ko yentu omka
nwanwa
ana omo de omo ye bi
omo chin pe
enti se ono de onya ne de e ma wetumi aye e na nipa 7,000 enfaso abaso a then rather he said good steward rather no omo use those against him rather are those that are not stewards enti he is only demonstrating to Ghanaians say maye bi da mo ma me akwanya metumi aye oka sample to me can be so say we were investors because the baby and the level we do me so mom level am in nkrofo enanti o so nim sa enti no no so won the level in nkrofo enanti se akonya ne ba san nkrofo we nyina betumi aba all you mean na no so no na how a party is supposed to be built, not a party built on insult, not a party based on say ahoya.
So based on that no the choose ne talk ne campaign say unity talk
pe and this year man say akonya was ambre no na ambre wie ya enka bo say nsem a mekan na ye nsem a anka obeka wo ho and you know what ono abunim say problem wo ho enti no enye election pen ye koye wo ye election na win a wo be wie no e how no da ho e twen because if you see evil to attain success, the same means await you after your success. Into no ono fasa bring way so. And they are a proper party organization. All training visions among Crawford Betiase. I mean, and I will the 5 goals all building the trust and a strong party organization. And one tier.
And then you say, he cultivates mutual respect with his followers.
Of course. Se ubetumi edi oman bi anim anase edom bi anim a e wo se ubu omo na omo nso ebu. You don't become lord over them. You don't become ideas owners over them. Share your vision to them. Let the people see the vision. And when the people see the vision, you may have that kind of respect. Yenipa we oka so oba obeye sa ade we. Oba so no wa yampa oni akọ a friend saying social contract. Candidate ni na why and a tunya kasa me no sign social contract. Inti munje na mon sign way document. Ono pe me say enu nti na ono abuken.
Na che say owo obuo soronko de ma party delegate no.
Oh, thank you. But their party now the only approach to solve the party the approach that Honorable Kennedy Agyapong taking.
Because onim say moto aba no ma mi a mo ana mu bedi machi ame ye nyina yakwa akoye adwuma no.
Thank you.
Enti esese mitimi da obuo soronko. Wow.
So
ena de wa biebie ni amaso lawyer. Now Yera Kennedy Agyapong the unity toy say was here from various regions.
Yes.
And what they are copying more voter region.
Yes.
Now odru voter region no watch and some will be brimu near my person ye any idea now watch him. Now or say why voter region?
yes.
The region holds a strategic position in Kranwaha.
Yes. Yes.
Other than a voter region, no, only say a baby strong.
Good. What that is say players are able. So obi a position or boni you. Until no me the Ghana able 2 football park on. There were 11 players no more so. Obi enu a ni rule e chen ni yonko. But a baby no utumu say born ye ba ni ya obi e say friend no star boy. Yen star boy so order go ni mu a and I say born ni mu a ekoyie.
Den ya obetimi aye.
Den ya obeye nsenchen or abilities be a other ones no though they are good, they are skillful, they might have all their qualities on what ba ko mienu bi e de chen omo enti ye man ye star boy. Ye say a friend say regions ni na currently ni vision e agro industrialized economy no. The star boy a owom any water region.
Water region.
Yes, mame man fan to whom.
Mame.
Make one of them be say Nkrumah factor. Those days are Kwame Nkrumah here Commander Sugar Factory. I want be na galam say say pra insuno. Intino or irrigation from pra at the bar. Baby yebe sugar factory no yebe sugar cane na ewo. And na pra no to me yet because galam say ama ascension na you can't. The only region means we yan time at that one fast was so about to media as a project way a voter region.
Adwen da Kennedy Agyapong trim no. It is a son nam Ghana han kakra na de a wo ye no. Yes,
and no ma o ye kono eno na ma enne ye chechirem ya ma Ghana fo atiase. Enti voter region no is so strategic. So strategic. From Edinburgh, Accra is the financial hub of the country.
Exactly.
It's the financial capital. Open the business capital, Kumasi. Open the agric capital. Ne proximity. Eben Accra, a voter region. When one sua, everybody a friend say irrigation. Kwame Nkrumah did it. As we try rice factory. They are currently more irrigation What do I say? And you know, I is so strategic. So strategic.
Wow. Number 2, that is under why voter region. No? I say it offers arable land and significant water resources from the Volta River. From the Volta River, as well as historical significance due to the legacy of Kwame Nkrumah.
Yes. Well, the Honorable Ken is the next and will be the next Kwame Nkrumah of this country.
Who seen the pain?
Me seen the pain.
Say Ejuma, Dr. Kwame Nkrumah be here.
He will be the next Kwame Nkrumah of our political era. Kwame Nkrumah ye yini mo man no. The same way na Honorable Kennedy Agyapong ye yini na Ghana. And na make sure say uko asotware any other places irrigation farms na wo ho no eye adwuma na be central region using the pra and because of galam say you can't use it.
Omo say no
almost no. And it's a wisha Ghana, annually, yearly. Sugar and Kua Yadeba or Maimu, $700 million. Any Ghana. And can command sugar factory. Nkakaba, any money, one more money. Aha. Patriotism now, near Honorable Kennedy, Agyapong Ekano. And he see a bold leader bit is all no. Man, can say Ghana ha. Obiania actually Bakwa and Kakomena Sugar Factory in Yejuma. And can we cut down on this? We need a leader who is pragmatic, bold, and fearless. And no, and at the Kabah, all I say, Galam say, there are people behind. The same way no mining punto no so no obuma hijack it.
That is the reason.
Enti no pa yem penasem ina no ago say Jesus Christ a friends obonsam penasem. Enye say bi atumi no no obonsam ni bi o. But onim no betumi ayentia. Enti ne ekutia ni na yentia ho kwan yem prevent ni na no it all because ye jana ne obeye no. But I can tell you, Honorable Kennedy Agyapong is ready. He is prepared to just unleash Ghana into the next level.
All right. Now, number 3, under Y voter region, I say the region has a strong human resource base.
Yes. Yes. Yepe. Nkrofo a omudi nukware pa wa Ghana ha. Voter region is one of them.
Voter region?
Yes. Voter region is one of them. Honesty, one of them. Inti na make sure say that is the star boy of all the region in terms of agro-industrialized economy Ghana epesi no. So once you take it to voter region, trust me, and majority of more population is also into farming. Until now, honorable person no, we share within the value chain, or more direct employment, any indirect. The future in agro-industrialized economy is voter region because of the human resource base.
Number 4, under Y voter region. Its benefits from favorable weather conditions.
Good. That Menyambrea mentioned tourism. His vision on tourism. Yes, I'll pick this one.
Yeah.
Osha near Dubai. Dubai, yeah. It's a desert to slow.
Exactly.
They don't have a favorable weather condition at all. Baby, daytime air condition and bound to me. No way. A home po. Yema and Crawford to me caught all. So called voter region. That's a Oshom weather. There are some areas of voter region. That's a friend saying a Hubobo is Sia. See a China catches a higher Ghana crown Jin did that, say Ghana. Jin did that.
Bakasaman on it. And I say some eastern part of African countries. Ghana high. They have one of the nicest weather conditions, favorable to agric. Into the star boy of our agro-industrialized economy is voter region. All right. Now, the last number 5, under Y voter region, say the landscape is suitable for agricultural development.
Beautiful. They have land, sir. So Kasa Nkum, there are rice farms, sir. You will not struggle turning the land into what you have.
Okay.
One of the problems Amiko Equatorial Guinea I identified were that the place is agrarian, but they have thick forest. Thick forest with trees. There are some places I mean 3 trees, they believe that from creation existed. Those trees that area. It's one of their tourist area. Until the amount of money you will need to turn that area into agric grown area is very huge. But Osha voter regional on lands, it's very, very easy, smooth. Maybe a hilly will suit a hilly agro plant or crop. Maybe a flat in the sosono, a dahosa, and well connected with a lot of water. And as for voter region, me say, our star boy of our agro-industrialized economy.
Wow. Many lawyer Francis Anan ena yedi enkomo ewa ha. Oye policy developer, osanso so policy advisor, and afe osanso so obi a oye emrenim ni. Ono na mne no edi enkomo. Yewra Ken ohene Agyapong ne plants ene ne nhyehyeye ya wopese odi lead new patriotic party amayoko no na afe obeye mampani ewo man mu eno ho nkomo ana yedi ewa ha. It tells you say ujina baby na okachiro bi say nipa we enye presidential material na onim ni awoka na senia Albert Asmani eka ye no say se nifreni emri bi atwam na nifreni ka se obeto boaboa na yese ne nansi so na enne so ka so obeto aboa na ne nansi bo no so bi dada Kennedy ohina Japan eka ase wo pro mampeni edi no eniama wodo a watimi aka gu from nhwehwemu awodo a waye ene emu nsem a wotimi eka it tells you say nipa nyame ahira no na wahira no eti enu mu nkomo ne yedi na sa nkomo ya mene lawyer yedi yebekoso adi in fact yewra Ken call northern region ne nkomo a odi ye ne ade nyina no ne nyina nso beba na afi yasan akirikirem afi other regions a obeko nkomo obedi ne ade nyina no ne nyina beba ha na chese eye series ankasa ana ye ba beye e wo show isu nti yebekoso akoso ne tourism ene nkomo bia obedi bia ne nyina beba ha kosi se 31st January 2026 no beso am ya to aba no na afi ye to aba no wie nso so a o face NDC no nso so no eno nso ye bekoso afi kra de ye betum nkyene na ya ye no mo e wa anti NDC 360 no wan hwa daachi on betum so mu ni hwe on ne beka enti lawyer ma me no ehwe number 7 no na ye ntimi wie ni nyina nti ye behume so na emrepem ya sanso asan atoaso akọ nanim. Number 7 no say he envisions an ambitious future driven by technological innovation, investment and globalization.
Good.
Nti yemfa ehono mfawie na obeba na atoaso afri ho na yekọ.
Now say wo hwe eye agro processing any industry I per se yeah. It is built on 3 things. First, innovation. Innovation is a honorable Ken epese enyoma ye no foforo. No sonko kra. That is the innovation. Inti no se okọ baby ozo no or the offense saying coconut juice. E dey akire. Say look, obi ma tumi afa kube etumi e dey aye coconut juice. E ma ye imported there. Oman so ye bia ebeyeye. Kube from Nkum abreso atena se abesi ne. Se okire se tomatoes ya ye numi yetumi de ye juice ma ye nom ye drink ma ye nom e ma postrate e ba from tie betumi aye bi oman mu a no kware industry is good. It's an added value to all our crops. That is the innovation. And yet the usual stuff. Now, if you are investment, because now you bema aye adi a hubeye akono ama obidi nisika ababeshem. Me say abrofo ni nim say there be before ye ni be bie e wo yen agricultural sector no ho no omo wie yaba
ye ni omo wie.
Yes, ye ni omo wie abrofo ni nim enti no omo afa eni pe bia e abstract and then omo ma scholarship wa a China no must ask yourself, say China they be omo ma scholarship or man we ma scholarship. Why are they giving the scholarship? So that when you go and you study what they do, next time, adibia a bia sabe, warrior, man in Ponika by Odin. Nika Crabay Odin, indirectly, not only can crop for Anutum. But with this investment, say to me, dear one, and Crawford is a cabin.
And you think, sir, what's Kennedy or Agyapong on the driving seat? No, Sanya, ye can't once any idea, you know, politicians, they are near Nkum, or can boom while the G to me, we are, Osime, or no chrono, or Betty Maya.
What's a mature baby, sir? Or demonstrating a commitment as the driver in the driving seat, or demonstrating a vision. Among Crawford who say there is originality and there is a forged vision. Inti okana wachew nia waye dada ena ni obetumi aye.
Okay.
Ma member mfanto bako.
Famame.
Aya the 5 northern regions. Can the plan and he say it's not just feeding Ghana with the agro product ebefiwo baba, but almost strategic position to feed the other landlocked countries. Yet your mind I said tomatoes, onions, Nadine, Burkina, Ghana do it. And I'm the Ghana, your species are those countries no money be. Your other product were hard, those countries no money be. Into so strategic that was looking at the north. He is looking at what can I do with the north. Yena ne wa ha ne hu say 1939. Time Gorgesburg, omo pray north. Now north normally go there. Some say for agricultural purpose. Na agricultural purpose obroni no no be do ebro e dey ama organ ha ni wedi. That be
Sanya man na.
Ni na no obe na bofu na pa ye no mo dey akọ Britain. Enti amateur say
honorable Tina Nansen Matese say is it $1 billion be from Qatar for the beyefu ewa.
Yes.
A Greek minister na
Qatar. Mamenka be bin chiro.
Akachire me.
Yes.
Ye fancy.
Na me ye business plan e de ama company bi amembo ni din. E wo north. Na no mo person mo revamp the burger meat factory. Coming na e voter meat. Now as part of my recognizance survey, I spending 2 weeks e wo north. I found out that a Chinese company Abba sugar factory at the north. I was shocked. And I'm near. Omana spending over $52 million. It's a commander up to date. China for a do Ghana. And it's a honorable air catcher say, obey to me aya. Obey to me aya. He is demonstrating practicality over abstract. Utwe unim how are you coding? I'm at Sikadeko. Why don't you talk about what is before you and you can control? And that is what Honorable Kennedy Ohine Agyapong is demonstrating. Jobs for the youth, jobs for the youth, jobs for the youth.
All right. Many lawyer Francis Anan ena yedi nkomo ewa ha. Ebrenti ene yedebesia Nyankopon ya adoma efiada obeba am ya toaso the next Monday obesamba the next Friday obesamba na fe ya toaso nkakra kosi se saa adwuma yewura ken ne hyehye nyina no ye be papa mu kakra ama delegate won so ate ase no ahun se nia eba no sese wo so boa na fe ye bo ho ban ennabre ni honti mame nko sabate ho na me ma ne 3 minutes na onfa and reading messages are aba na fe ye mfa emra awie obapa edzai Mr. Nkum nyame adom me ho ye na so o Nyankopon adom ne mpa bonti me nso me ho ye papa obreni ene breni ho eti somni enkwe.
Okay, and 3 minutes there and mefa YouTube messages ne nkwa and into way Aya Brown appear or say, "Hey Mr. Nkum and Mr. Alberto, good afternoon. I'm watching you from Japan. Good job, Alberto." Bonnie Godfrey say, "No Ken, no votes." The lecture theater say Agyapong is the best candidate for the NPP. From where from Sir Prince Adolfo Odifi or Da Franstec and Ebaye, where senior JJ or say, let's get it straight and stop hailing Dr. Baumia. He's just incompetent and no serious Ghanaian would like to hear his voice. we Agyapong Kwame or say good afternoon Mr. Nkum. Dr. 00 Baumia is now running away from why Nanado brought him from NDC to NPP because his performance is very poor. Watching you live from the Wu Equiapim or say hashtag Ken Beba. We Nanama one or say greetings and a glorious new week to all connected. We a black soul or say Baulaya is not a leader. Or say rather a Zankwa, and I wonder why he's running away from economy to data. Okay. Senior JJ say, dear delegates, the best way to liberate yourselves from any threat by Baumia's campaign, camp, is to vote against him to stay relevant and be free from threats. Honorable Ken will protect your interest when he wins. We a Michael Ban or say Ken can do. Okay, we a Yao Aban or say it's no surprise or say it's no surprise they wanted to suppress the report. Really, just a bunch of thieves in suits. We are friends of Kencity Media. I say good afternoon, Mr. Nkum. We are appealing to NPP delegates not to disappoint us and vote for Honorable Kennedy or Agyapong for jobs. Mami Winnie Agyapong say shalom, my PhD family. Hope your weekend was superb, and we thank God for another week and another day. Hope this week will be wonderful. Mr. Nkum, you were very emotional hearing of Ken's donation for the needy. Black Soul say Ghana card cannot put food on my table if I don't wake up and go and look for a job to do. And Mr. Nkum, wait YouTube messages no me 1 minute be and I'm for WhatsApp
okay, for WhatsApp me no pe ni enko.
Okay, we say good afternoon Mr. Nkum. From all indications it tells you that Ken is coming like Kakai, way a quartin or the Amasaman Peace Village and a buy. I'm last one. Way a Kwaku Gadu or say AKA Kanyobe to me aye. Or say good afternoon, Mr. Nkum and Sabatel. Hope all is well with you guys. Ken Agyapong is stocking jobs and factories, moving ministries to the right places and donating equipment to hospitals. CEO Obiba JK is thinking second chance, but second chance is church. Voter region is boiling. Ken Agyapong all the way. Me time as when they are midway.
Ma menfa ensia. Why?
Okay.
Mene lawyer Francis Akwa Anan ena mene no edi enkomo. Na wonim se Sabata wonim se nansen nipa bi nsem omo kan ena Dr. Baumia ena former executives no wa me yadu omu nyina ba beka album ne ho ene ade no onim se anya no kre lawyer Francis Akwa Anan ono ene ma honorable Ken ne policy no na honorable Ken ne proposal no ono no ye
obi kra so ya aza
nyame ya do efiade ye de beba ya ba mu nyina mo ho ntoma na mo ye kontompofo no do ade a mo nye na mo koje lawyer what is nkofo je no uye ma hye
the politics I mean some of this misinformation bebre
yeah,
but just a philosophy make abako that say o kan kontompa enkontompo na be yi no ho apie Ghana fo na hu say eye nokware eye honorable Kennedy ohini Agyapong the vision me am ti haye and me propose a Troy at the two a friend a proposal and so at the Common Constitutional Review Committee.
Hey,
before that, now honorable, I'm making it clear to the party.
Oh, we are
exactly.
Yes.
Me also so na me Troy.
Lawyer, mamenda wase na nyame bu afiada ye besen hia na di nkomo. Why? Ti o ba no de tabai o konso asa. Lawyer Francis Akwa Anan ena mene no edi enkomo from wo hono crefro say Adwumako Enyan Esiam constituency ho ana ofri wono policy advisor or some policy developer and afi wasan so emrenim ni nti wabene papa on ye no edi nkoma ha na edi esie yenda tabia takum ase esanse aboa mema papa se uwura baabi eton aduro na afi won saka bia eno ane se wotafretafre bedu anwumre no ubehunu sampa se wo ye bema mu a wono ena aso asene me yede dwumadie yede abrewo ye frɛ me Anthony Kofi Nkum Daze Mr Nkum ni me din otie yen ewo Man FM so utie yen ewo Ash FM so wosan tie yen ewo Nap Radio so and afi YouTube and then Facebook Net2 TV GH okan ye ho and afi Net2 television so okan ye ho ama bibia ye kama nyame ya adom akina ye besan so aba na afi abeto aso sinu pay ye kan senia etie we are out.
For the youth, NPP delegates listen to the call for a leader who can stand up tall. Kennedy Agyapong, the man with a plan to uplift Ghana, hand in hand.
Suaba, my Kennedy. No ma, suaba, my Kennedy.
My anyano.
Suaba, my Kennedy.
Oh man for power.
Kennedy Agyapong, no. Agenda, Ghana's hopeful plea for the hopeless, a chance to be free. Jobs for the jobless, a vision so clear. Kennedy, the answer, year after year.
He's a man for the poor with a heart so kind, a PhD, a brilliant mind. The